Now this is an old house in a bog near me. This is the gable. It's like a hip. It's not really a gable, it's a hipped roof. Up there and down there. And it fell, obviously, and the wall fell. The wall would have been stone. They kind of rubbed on some concrete. This looks like an upgrade, because if it was thatched originally, the galvanised would have been an upgrade, maybe in the possibly 40s, 50s, 60s. And there's a halving joint and all in the wall plate, so that's quite modern, we'll call it. And then you have the boys stuck in for to take the gutters. The gutters would sit on them like that, and they had a ridge even made from galvanised and all put on wood, washered twist nails they call them. There's a twist in them, so you would be able to pull them out with the pliers by twisting them like a screw almost. And so that fell in there. I remember the man living in this in the 70s, like when I was 10. But of course I had no interest in this carry on when I was 10. Only what cartoon was coming up on the TV. Tom and Jerry or the Roadrunner, or maybe how long our new football would last in Bilbo School before it went into the bushes in part and things like that. But what I didn't know, there's an old jam jar. Now your man was probably our boy in the 70s, he'd have eaten that, but I never realised. I was just walking through the bog there and I came across those piers over there. And I goes, bloody hell, they're nice. I never realised your man had a lovely little kind of a walk, well, a driveway out from his house. Out along there, lovely wall along there. Two substantial piers there now at each side. A bit of concrete again mixed, you know, and that's a stone wall as well, but it's kind of turned into a ditch now because there's so many things growing through it. Oh, here's a nest right beside me. And actually back in the wall there now there's a gullet. You can see a grand gullet on the wall. Totally not, I don't think it's blocked either. The water will come out from behind the house. There's the house again. I don't know if you can see the window over there. Yeah, we'll walk out here. There's the piers now. There's concrete, you see. There'd be oh look, there's a step on it and all, like there's a kind of a step, and then it comes that way and that way. That step goes all the way down there to the ground, which would be handy for closing a gate into it. Something like you'd see in an old castle, and I suppose it was carried on into the modern era of the, whenever they done that. Sometimes you get grants. You get grants for building piers, and kind of, you'd also get grants for drainage along your fields, like every 11 yards, I think, little clay pipes. And there was certain engineers had to set that out, like, and draw it out on a map. Here's the house now from the other side. I suppose you'd call this, that's the other, yeah, there's actually a proper gable on it there now. It's not a hip. I would probably guess the other side fell in at some point, and they decided it was easier to put a gable on it, because all of the roof looks the same age all the way across it. Now, chimney is gone. Bloody hell. Waste of time with one hand. There's the front door, if you like, and there's got a porch, which is probably an upgrade when they'd done it up. There's the window on the porch, which I think that's slated. It is. Never realised that. That's the door there that I was just at over there. That's the window. Sliding sash window, look at that. Oh, there's a spoon in it there, or a fork, couple of forks. I suppose wedging it shut. They used to slide up and down, but they didn't have the weights. If there was, there'd be a little wheel there and a rope. But the smaller ones, they didn't bother. They just lift it up and put a stick under it when you want to get some air in. Or they'd let the top one down and they'd have a nail there somehow or something. Oh, there you go. There's a nail. So when they wanted to leave a little bit of air, which they have there, maybe an inch, they have down the top one until it hits the nail. And your job is done. There's a chair and a milk churn. And there's the back of the front door. And that's probably the window I was looking at from the rear of the building. And that's the piece there that fell down. All that corner must have deteriorated. There's another window there. Probably another window there somewhere. That all fell in. But between ivy and everything, it's more or less holding it together. They even had a vent. Imagine that. There's a pipe there now, just there. A circle pipe, letting a bit of air. Very, very good. And he had a couple of outhouses as well. That kind of fell down now. I would have remembered being in this house now when that guy was still alive. And interesting to look back